Hi everyone, my name's Laurel Dangro, and before I get into my life-changing experience, I first want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a military spouse. My husband is in the U.S. Navy attached to a submarine. We both met in high school and were high school sweethearts. We together went to the Hampton Roads area of Virginia for his first duty station. We actually spent the last 4 years there, and we just transferred to Charleston, South Carolina 1 week ago. So it's pretty fresh for us. We'll spend our next 3 years here, and we're not really sure where we'll end up after that. I am also a stay-at-home mom of a beautiful 2-year-old little girl. Her name is Evelyn, and I believe someday she's going to be my little engineer. I am a full-time student here at Liberty pursuing a degree in psychology. And I also have 3 very sweet puppies. I have a Chihuahua mixed with a Toy Fox Terrier named Molly. I have a Cavalier King Charles named Bailey. And I have a newest puppy, and she is a Husky mixed with a Australian cattle dog, and her name is Gracie. So I have quite the brood. So getting into my life-changing story. About a year ago, give or take a little bit of time, I was going through some difficulty finding self-worth for myself. My husband was working a lot. I was home every day taking care of my daughter. I was at a point where I didn't really want to leave the house. I didn't really want to do very much of anything. We mostly sat around all day and, played around the house and sometimes in the backyard, but I didn't really do too terribly much. I felt a little isolated, far from my family and far from my friends, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with myself. So my husband and I kind of started to quarrel a little bit, and I turned to God for that, and that helped pull me a lot closer to Him than I'd ever been before. And I went and saw a psychiatrist who spoke with me and told me that I needed to find something for me. And I graduated high school when I was 17 years old. I took the accelerated route. I went to local colleges, and I was very into school. I was always very driven to get good grades and to do well, and it really made me feel very good. It gave me a very strong sense of self-worth. So I decided that it might be the right time for me to head back to school. I had taken a little bit of time off to have my daughter. I had had some medical complications, and with our moving and my husband being gone, it was never the right time to go back to school. So after I saw this counselor, it hit me. I didn't know what I had wanted to really be before that, and finally I knew I wanted to help people. I knew I wanted to be a counselor. I knew that I wanted to follow that career path. So the same day, I called Liberty. I hardly made the deadlines, but I made them. I was accepted, I was enrolled, and I was good to go. It was a very stressful process, but I am so happy I did it. It has been one of the most enriching and incredible experiences I have had in my entire life. This school pulled me closer to God. It helped me understand things so much better in my life. So when I had first come into it, I had just imagined I would go for a bachelor's degree. That's pretty standard for most of my friends in high school and what everybody had discussed. But now that I'm back in school, and now that my marriage is better, my role as a mother is better, I feel as though I'm a credible role model for my daughter to look up to now that I'm back in school. So it's been fantastic. It's absolutely changed my outlook on myself and on my life and on my future. And I no longer want to just get out of here with an associate's or a bachelor level degree. I want to shoot for the stars, and I want to hopefully someday become a doctor so that I can help as many people and in the best way possible, use all my schooling and all my abilities to do so. So deciding to join Liberty was just such a fantastic decision. I love this school. I love this experience. After my first semester here, getting straight A's, it clicked for me. I knew that this was for me, and now I feel as though I'm alive. I feel intelligent. I feel capable. I feel smart, and as though I am worth everything that I'm truly worth. So a life-changing experience for me was to make the decision to follow the path that I know God wanted me to follow. Because once I just stopped holding on to control and I listened, I ended up here. And I am so happy I did. So hopefully this life-changing experience will continue to carry me throughout my education. And I just want everybody in my class to know that this is the most incredible thing. Enjoying this class with you all semester is going to be wonderful for me, as every class here at Liberty has been wonderful for me. So I want to thank you all for being my classmates, and I want to thank my professor for being my professor, because I really absolutely do love school, and this is my me time. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'm so happy to be spending the rest of the semester with you all.